Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great day of SSL Soccer. My name is Zenlos. I'm joined today by...
The Val.
So we have a semi-final action for you for the SSL Cup today. So we're going to have Reykjavik versus Buenos Aires and AS Paris versus Tokyo. And Val, I don't know about you. I'm quite surprised to see that not one but two D2 teams have made it so far.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the guaranteed D2 team in the final, as they're both D2 versus D1, but who knows? Anything can happen in the Cup.
Yeah.
And we are kicking things off very quickly with Reykjavik and Buenos Aires.
Yes, as
Reykjavik, of course, had that insane second leg against Hollywood.
Yeah. Here's Gorkov going towards the back line. They fire and scores! Amo Tully gets it started quickly in the third minute. And it's 1-0 Buenos Aires.
Away goal! Take a shot.
Woo!
But yeah, Amo Tully adds to his season tally. It's pretty simple. Gorkov gets to the byline, and he just sneaks in, taps it home. Not much that Scott Sterling can do there. Reykjavik 0, Buenos Aires 1.
Amo tally and adds to his season tally. How have I never used that before?
Well, you can now.
Here's Hall. Ooh, off the corner. It's going to be cleared out by Ask Jeeves. TCA is going to make his way over to... All right.
Not quite sure what was going on there.
Well, TCA was taking like a graceful jog through the park, and Torres was competing in the Olympics. Then they got there at the same time. Here's Jeeves. Jeeves with the pass, saved by Sterling.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the tactics yet. It's a 4-2-3-1 versus a 4-3-1-2.
Ooh. Exactly. Here's Vandersloot.
Three central midfielders, one of them playing as a deep line playmaker, the other two as central midfielders for Buenos Aires.
Here's Scarpetta on the throw into Lopta. Lopta going for the cross, saved by Oakdown. Andrew's going to keep it in bounds, looking for Hall, intercepted by Tully, given to Guevara, cleared out, never mind. Here's Joker. Joker recently traded to Reykjavik now.
Yeah, from Athena. They're really trying to make this push towards promotion. And potentially some hardware here through the Cup.
Andrews fires! It's nothing.
Why not have a hit? He had the open shot.
Yeah.
It's just he was shooting for the 1 point goal from Gaelic and Aussie rules.
Here's Torres. Gorkov fires from way out, and that's going to be a goal kick. Excuse me, a corner kick.
A gore kick, yeah.
A gore kick. Scarpetta.
I have no further additions.
Tissier over the Hall, but of Katarina will just head it very cleanly over to Oakdown. Excuse me. Here's Casual, though, coming back in. Goes for the cross to Ricky Bobby. And that's headed over the net.
Yeah, Reykjavik are getting like half decent, build-ups, but they just cannot seem to find the target so far. 7 shots in this first half hour, but only 1 on target. At least make the keeper make a save.
Scarpetta just crane kicking that out of the immediate vicinity. Not having any of that. Buxerstrom finds Tully. Tully fires. It's blocked. It's going to be a corner. To be taken by Ask Jeeves. Ask Jeeves, the official search engine of the SSL. # not sponsored. As Ricky Bobby recovers it. Yep. And all right. That was a decision to run that out. Here's Knight on the throw-in. As Torres just heads it back to him. I almost said hands it back. Converto on across to Jeeves, who has a whole zip code to himself. Goes to the cross, headed away by Letizier, picked up by Casual. Casual taking it up the field, past midfield. Casual maybe trying to find Ricky Bobby. Finds him, fires, scores! Ricky Bobby!
The flag is up.
He's offside.
Yeah, better from Reykjavik, and they actually do get a shot on target. It's just...
Those lines are close.
Oh, that is unfortunate for them. But Casual just absolutely burned Brooks Patron in central midfield on that run. Puts together a perfect pass. It's just Ricky Bobby was like, a toenail.
A baby toe offline.
Yeah, he had a Kevin Durant moment.
Mm.
His shoe size was slightly too big as we go into halftime. And
it was up 1-0 at the half.
Yeah, and on the XG, they do deserve to be ahead. Main thing for Reykjavik is just get shots on target, make the keeper make a save. You might score on the rebound, but they're just like shooting high, shooting wide, heading wide. They're not being dangerous.
Yeah,
but it's just like they have not been able to finish, and that's gonna be.
Well, they just had the shot on target. The problem was that they were offside.
You know what I mean. That doesn't count on the statistical sheet.
Yeah, but when have you ever been one for... Never mind.
You're not wrong.
That's going to be a corner kick to be taken by Hall. Headed away by Guevara. As Casual tries to recover it, but gets almost body checked in the process.
Despite what you saw in the Mighty Ducks, Iceland, not exactly hockey country. So that hip check is not welcome. Oh! Cheeky try there from Franco Torres.
You would think Iceland would be a hockey country. They literally have ice in the name.
Yeah, but A, it's really small, and B, misnomer. Then again, that didn't stop their football team.
Letizier taking it in the box, going for the cross. And Oakdown saves it, even though it probably would have went out of bounds. But Oakdown
just
still
wanting
goes
to be safe. I'm not sure what really happened there in the box. I think it might have taken a deflection, but...
Letizier taking it up the line. Goes to the cross. Ricky Bobby, no, nothing doing. Still claps for himself, though.
They're threatening, but can they get that final push?
Here's Olapta. There's Casual. It was blocked, but that's going to be a corner kick. Why is soccer the sport of Family Feud where, like, every shot you just, like, clap for yourself? Like, good shot, good shot. Time starting to run low on this game. Ooh. That was a tackle.
The good news for Reykjavik is they were shut out at home in their first leg in the quarterfinals, and they still came back and won. So this is a team with resilience.
Yeah.
If the score holds, it's not the end of the world.
That's going to be cleared out, picked up by Torres. Oh, good challenge by Ladiver.
Yeah, not gonna let himself get beat.
Yeah, slow the pace down, give a chance for a reset. Here's Gorkov going back to Vandersloot to Bruxpatron. Over to Guevara to Jeeves. Jeeves on the outside of the box. Gives it to Gorkov in the box. Bruxpatron fires! Oh, he only made it to row A that time.
The Canadian row. Yeah, he had the open shot. He had the open shot, just not able to put it on target.
I'm sorry, I was not ready for the Canadian row.
Yeah, it's the row, eh?
Oh,
please ignore the fact that Montreal is not involved in this cast in any way.
No. As here is Jeeves on the corner, headed away. Over to Vandersloot, who kind of tried to go for a cross, but Lopta just blocked it, and then someone just yeeted it and Now we have a throw in on the other side.
He was trying to desperately to keep that ball in play, but I don't really think that was ever on.
Here's Ladiver. Nope, intercepted by Knight. 82nd minute. As Vandersloot goes over to Torres, to Gaverno, to Vandersloot again. Vandersloot at the edge of the box, goes back for Torres. No. And now Reykjavik on the attack. They get casual. Bobby looks to be very offside, but very open. Probably very open because he's very offside. But we'll never know. As we have Hall going back to Andrews.
So many bodies.
Yeah, there's just a traffic jam of people.
Literally the entire population of Iceland is in that box right now.
Casual to Bobby. Ooh, good save by Oakdown. He just yoinks it out of the air.
And they do finally get a shot on target. That's been my main criticism of them in this game. Problem is it was right at the keeper and not enough to force a rebound.
Vandersloot fires Gorkov on the rebound, but no, just... I think he hit that off the next door building so hard it came back.
Absolutely vital save there by Sterling, though, if they can, keep this attack at bay. Might have kept them in the tie. Like, obviously, down 2-0, you're not cooked. They came back from it last time. That was one of the corner kicks of all time. Let's try it again. Turn it off and turn it back on.
Oh, it's off the crossbar! Oh, no!
That was the chance. That was the chance for Reykjavik.
I didn't see who got their head on it. I'm assuming because it was a header that it was Ricky Bobby, but man, they just hit the crossbar. That's a tragedy.
That was their chance to level this. And they will head to South America down in a game that was very even, but again, I did the shots on target. Like, the shots, dead even. On target, they had 17 shots off target. Buenos Aires had 12.
Look, sometimes your eyes have a bad day.
11.
Yeah, your eyes just have a bad day, and you think the goal is bigger than it is. And it just happens.
But we've seen, the first leg against Hollywood went very similar, where they played basically a dead even game in that first leg, and they lost 2-0. But then they go to Hollywood and beat the brakes off them.
Yeah.
So Reykjavik is not out of this yet. Not good.
I was going to jokingly say it, and then you said it. All right.
Yeah, 1-0 is not insurmountable.
I'll close the book on game 1 as we go to game 2. AS Paris versus Tokyo. Starting off in Paris.
Yeah, a couple of teams towards the top of their respective tables. We'll see how much they have for this cup tie. Because, Tokyo's in the title fight in D1. AS Paris is in the D2 promotion hunt.
Right.
How much do you want to prioritize in the cup versus, looking for the league? It's a delicate balancing act.
It really is. I feel like it's an underrated balancing act that not a lot of people really take into account. Because everyone just wants to go win, 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 win all the time. But sometimes you can't just win all the time.
Something Hollywood.
Yeah, we'll get to their game later today. No, I'm kidding. As we get over to Horvat. Oh. Here's Brinsky on the corner in the 5th minute. And that's going to be headed away by Soderberg, but picked up by Hollywood again. But then challenged and taken away by Tokyo. Here's Caleb Hayden going for Shinji Kaido. Kaido going back to Hayden. Fires. Saved by Barfoot.
That was a really nice move by Tokyo. I just think the decision to go near post was not the move for Caleb Hayden on that occasion. I think he probably should have gone for the far post. But, I am a defensive midfielder. I do not, I am not one to criticize striker movement.
Here's Rupp looking for Rise. Overshot Rise a little bit. Nessie over to Kaido, but headed away. Over to Rashford to Rise. Rise back to Nessie. Ness goes back to Rashford. We're just dancing around on the outside of the box, but can't really find a way in. The tape on the lid is too thick, and we don't have a box cutter. It's just...
Have you ever considered scissors?
No. As I said it, oh, that would be a goal kick.
Yeah, headed high off the corner. He's got a free kick.
Nessie to Kaido still.
What is this?
Oh my god, we got into the box. It's Hayden. Goes back to Soderberg. Goes back to Touchette. And we're back on the outside of the box again. All right. Versetti over to Nessie, to Asagi, to Hayden, to Rise. Keep your composure, Zenlos. You can do this. Shinji Kaido. As Rise. Over to Ness. Over to Rise again. Fire saved by Barfoot.
I know we're only a half hour into this one, but this gives me a lot of vibes of the last round for Tokyo, where they were like a cat playing with a mouse before it eats it.
Right.
It feels like they're dancing around the box and like they're getting the ball into the box. It's just no one's pulling the trigger. And some of that is a testament to the defending of AS Paris so far. They've done a very good job staying organized and getting numbers back. But I don't know.
Hayden over to Rise, looking for Kaido, blocked by Brisky to keep this 0-0. Ooh, that was an interesting looking challenge. Man.
Censored SMH.
Right. Nessie finds Rise. Versetti fires. It was blocked by somebody. That's going to be a corner in the 40th minute. Be taken by Ness. It's headed away. Going to be picked up by Rise. He's so tall. Dang it, I was so close. He's to Rashford.
So close to what?
Keeping my composure and not pointing out the tall.
Skyrise tall upvotes to the left.
See? Going to be headed away. As Kaido picks it back up, goes back to Soderberg, back to Asagi, back to Kaido, back to Hayden. Brisky, Barfoot, and it's cleared. Oh! That was
challenge.
Aggressive.
Listen, when you're 2 matches away from the final, you gotta have that dog in you.
Alexa, hit this ruthless aggression soundboard button.
I can feel you resisting the urge from here. Oh no!
Hayden, oh!
That would be a brutal way for AS Paris to fall behind after how valiantly they've defended.
That's going to be headed away as well, and we go to the half, and it is a 0-0 draw so far.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much said everything I've had to, really. AS Paris are doing a really good job in defending. Tokyo, I don't think they've really gotten, like, any shots that have been, like, major tests for Barflit, partially because, I mean, AS Paris is blocking everything.
I mean, that last shot was pretty good.
Yeah, fair, but that was after a sloppy giveaway in the back.
Yeah, that's true. And
yeah, this should be an interesting
right where they left off.
AS Paris have not done much going forward, but I think they're just trying to hold on for a draw or just something competitive.
I mean, if you hold out for a draw, then what though? You go to Tokyo, and you have to either beat them there, or you have to hold the draw long enough that you can go to pens. Like,
simply get a 0-0.
There it is, Caleb Hayden off the header, and Tokyo does go up 1-0.
They see him rolling. He's Hayden as this comes out wide. Two defend, and then one just slips off of, and then the cross. Pretty routine header at the near post.
He gets that nice burst of energy. That nice burst of speed.
Like he ran over the pads in Mario Kart.
Yeah. Here's Cortez intercepted by Kaido, given over to Rube.
Now let's see if Tokyo have a kill shot in them early. In this tie.
Soderbergh back to Rashford. It's not a tie. It's 1-0.
The two-legged tie.
Oh, Kaido! Oh. Good shot. Looked like he beat the keeper, but just missed it. Just a bit too wide.
Yeah, it looks like Tokyo's trying to build off that pretty much immediately.
Why are you that far out of the goal, sir?
Because they want to keep their defensive line higher. SMH.
Let's go forward to Alistair. Oh, that's a really good opportunity that just...
He was offside anyway, I think.
So Brinsky on the throw-in.
I pretend I do not hear it.
Yes. It was a really good opportunity that just unfortunately went to waste. Here's Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos going towards the inside of the box. Touchette gets in the way. Paris maintains possession, though. As they reset back to Alistair. Never mind. As that's intercepted by Touchette. And that's intercepted by Hunter Jones, who fires. And Rube just kind of catches it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Hunter Jones could have done there. You had a defender all over him and no real passing outlet. So shooting was kind of the only option, even though it wasn't the best shot in the world.
So we go over to Rashford to Versetti. Versetti to Soderbergh. Back and forth, over to Touchette. Papadopoulos now trying to get in the middle. Trying to stop the triangle play here. Alistair looked like he was going for a challenge and just decided to back off as Kaido goes to the cross, headed away by Alistair, but recovered. Kaido again, as Soderbergh blocked by someone and into the crowd.
Once again, Paris getting in the way of these shots and struggling a little to clear their lines, but that one goes high.
Alrighty.
Can they find an equalizer?
I mean, the problem is, in order to find an equalizer, they have to take a shot. They've only had 3 all game. And they've got to, maybe take one. Okay, see that? I don't know if that's going to go down as a shot on the score sheet, but you know what? An attempt was made. Okay, great. An attempt was made.
Yeah, not a bad cross there, but
it just got blocked.
Yeah.
As Rashford over to Kaido, looking for Hayden, but just passes a smidge too far as Zanetti tries to clear it out, but
that was all kinds of That was all kinds of
Here's Nessie going back. Ooh, Hunter Jones, what a slide. Here is Nessie on the corner. Headed back. As they find Kaido, as they find Nessie. Alistair, ooh, pocket picked.
And nothing else happened on that play.
Nope. And Tokyo is back in possession. They go over to Shinji Kaido again, back over to Soderbergh. We're crossing into the 80th minute. As here's Asagi going forward for Skyrise. Skyrise goes back to Rashford, to Nessie, to Asagi. Back to Rashford. Rashford to Soderbergh. Back to Rashford. Rashford just yeets it from outside the box. Goal kick.
Yeah, not a bad decision to shoot from there, but the shot was open, but didn't get enough curl on that. Because I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to go to the far post.
Right. Ooh, Soderbergh with the steal from Hunter Jones. Gets it over to Hayden. Hayden fires just a bit too narrow. His Barfoot doesn't even move for it. That was very close.
There's a defender all over him, so he didn't really have a whole lot of time to get a better shot off.
Papadopoulos going deep for Cortez, 88th minute. Cortez going for some sort of cross, but misjudged where Papadopoulos would be. And we're back in Tokyo possession. Kaido running upside, taken by Jones. Over to Cortez. Cortez going deep for Papadopoulos. No, he cannot outpace Versetti.
What a last-ditch block there. Might be enough to preserve the dub.
All right, here's Snooks over the Bull to Jones. Time is running out quickly. They got to make one last attack if they're going to do it. That's it. The ball goes off of Rupp's head, and the referee's like, that's enough possession change for me. Blow the whistle.
Yeah, if you look at the stats, Tokyo definitely deserving winners in this first leg. I do get the feeling they probably left a little bit too much meat on the bone. Paris is not out of this going on the road, which, yeah, Knockwood again. I feel like I've just jinxed the heck out of the second leg, but...
You just jinxed the term not out of it in its entirety.
but yeah, this isn't, it's going to take a lot on the road, but
yes.
Especially, you're playing from behind, but I feel like it's there if you dice roll, it's there.
Right. So you see there are our standings, both legs ending in a 1-0 in favor of the away side. Both
certainly
the D1 side.
Yeah, certainly one of the match days of all time. We are hoping that the second leg will provide as much drama as it did the last round, because that last round was wild.
Oh, God, could you imagine? It would be hilarious.
Oh, my God. The anarchy.
But until we get to that second match day, thank you very much for joining us for this only 2 games today. If you stuck it out through both games, I very much appreciate you. And like Val said, I hope the second leg brings a whole lot of drama. But until we get to that point, I've been Zenlos.
And I have been Val.
And I hope you all have a fantastic night.